Hello, everyone, and welcome Lynn to the podcast.
Thank you for having me, William. This is actually my first ever podcast, so it'll definitely be a good learning experience.
Definitely, and I'm sure it's gonna be the first of many podcasts, perhaps for you to be on in the future to share your expertise and insights in. For our audience, Lynn is a HBS alumni and currently works for platform products and partnerships at YouTube Shopping. What's really unique about Lynn's experience is that she's actually been with YouTube for over 5.5 years since graduation. And that's not very typical, is it, Lynn, typically, for an HBS alumni to stay for over half a decade at their first company after graduation?
Saying over half a decade makes me feel so old, William.
Experienced.
Totally. So I think you're right. It is rare to stay at the same company. And to give a little bit of context, this is actually my second role within YouTube. So it does feel like a new role. However, my current role is I work in product partnerships at YouTube Shopping, which in a nutshell basically means that I partner with different merchants and platforms to grow our YouTube Shopping business and our YouTube Shopping set of features. And I graduated 5.5 years ago from HBS in 2018, which feels like yesterday. It's really crazy to see how quickly time flies. And I know that's pretty rare to stay at the same company, but I think what's really interesting about YouTube and being at Google is that when you do switch roles within the company, it feels like a completely different job. So happy to elaborate on that later on too.
Yeah, definitely. Well, because you've been at this role or were at this one company for so long, you've had an opportunity to go deep. And so we'll just dive right into specifically, I think, what is really interesting for, I think, our audience to learn about, which is, people go to YouTube typically to watch videos, to be entertained or to learn or to relax, whatever, I think the most common thing YouTube is used for.